underground top secret bunker.
AMG, Billy truck, trapping out the ghost.
We need this to go over there.
Welcome to the newest addition to our mud fort.
Dig a big hole, bury a tunnel system.
Tunnels are a bad idea.
Make sure that there's no way that it caves in. Dig another big hole, which we'll then add a roof to and bury and then put grass on top so nobody knows it's there. That's why we need this underground bunker now for all the monsters that could come out in the middle of the night.
I think we're running out of air.
Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's Papa Jake and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are back, the Mud Boys are back, living another day. I believe it's day 6, but who's counting time when you're living life inside a massive mud fort? You know that we have been expanding and continuing to build this insane mud fort that's over 6 feet deep. And in our last video, we added a tunnel system to it. In fact, below me is a tunnel. I can actually jump on it. That's how strong our tunnel is. Because we are going to be expanding the mud fort and adding tons of amazing ideas that you guys have left in the comment section down below, such as this moat. Down here, it's a little messy, as you guys can see. Logan's fire is still going. We've got the ambiance, and here is our giant tunnel. But in today's video, you guys have been telling us you want us to expand to an underground top secret bunker. And I'm whispering that because nobody can hear, not even the pond monster. And given that this fort also doubles as a science and research fort, I mean, we did find megalodon bones in it, and the Baron has been trying to get rid of us from here, and we did find the very first monster stone that the agency wants, literally below my feet. We need some top secret, super secure areas of the fort, which is why we'll be building onto the fort, but not on top of it, underneath it. Although I still really want to do a 2-story fort. I think that would be insane, but probably need like 100,000 likes before Logan actually agrees to that. So today's video is pretty simple. Dig a big hole, bury a tunnel system, make sure that there's no way that it caves in, and then of course then dig another big hole, which we'll then add a roof to and bury and then put grass on top so nobody knows it's there. That's where you guys come in, because if you guys smack that like button, if you guys hit that subscribe button, every single comment, every single like helps us out. And if you're on TV, don't worry. On your smart TV, just click that up button on your remote and click add this video to your watch later so you'll never miss a brand new Papa Jake video. Okay, but enough time standing around the fort. The first thing we need to do is find another tunnel that we can add on to our tunnel, because our tunnel is kind of too short. So I think Logan and Riley have already gone ahead and are looking for a tunnel. I'm gonna meet up with them and see if we can find it. As you guys know, there is a ton of crazy and weird stuff that's been left around in the woods near here. So we've honestly just been scavenging and we're finding tons of free stuff. It's like a Home Depot. So we measured the tube, and even though it's really big, which makes it really cool, it is just way too big to fit in our tunnel system. I mean, this thing is massive. So we've decided we are going to try and cut through the middle of it, and that will allow us to then insert it exactly where we need it to go, and then build out the base from there. So first things first, I don't need an excavator. I need a Zanzia!
I got a Zanzia.
Let's start with the Zanzia!
You got a little something on your shirt.
That's sweat, brother. Sweat, mud, and tears.
Hey, Jake, before you do that, safety first.
Oh, thank you, Logan.
Put the goggles down. All right, guys, I gotta level with you. I think Jake's lost his mind. I'm starting to lose my mind. I'm starting to get sick of living in the mud fort. The mud fort is getting cooler and cooler every single day, but Logan needs his sleep. And I have not had a good night of sleep in the mud fort. I'm starting to go crazy. If you guys have any cool ideas on how to make this place more luxurious, more 5 stars, then let me know down in the comments down below, because I need to make this place nicer. I smell like sweat and smoke because of the Grillmaster 5000. Speaking of the Grillmaster 5000, I'm probably gonna be making dinner within the next 5 minutes because the sun is starting to go down and we're about to make another tunnel/bunker. Maybe we can have a good night's sleep in the bunker.
That's why we need this underground bunker now for all the monsters that could come out in the middle of the night. But that's why my big brain went to work and it said we don't need to cut this in half. We can use it with doors. Riley? This is gonna be awesome! All right, so now we know exactly how we're gonna be using this tunnel system, and we know how we're gonna bury it.
Jake, I need this mud fort to get way more luxurious.
Don't worry, brother. We're still gonna get a pool. We're still gonna get a shower. I'm even thinking we get ourselves a real toilet, so I have to stop pooing near you. But listen, for this to work, we need a couple things. Firstly, we're gonna need a backstop because we do not want this thing caving in, because you do not want to be in this tunnel when this mud fort comes down. Second thing is, I'm gonna need to get back in the excavator because we need to dig a lot more room.
You want to get in the excavator?
Third thing, if we're gonna close off the actual underground bunker, we're gonna need some serious wood. I mean, not 2x4s. I mean, thick, large pieces of wood that will make a roof that will hold up dirt.
Which is why we came here, behind the house, because there are so many weird, creepy things here that we can use for our underground fort.
Found a stick. Like this massive stick. Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly the kind of stick we need. Do you need any help, Riley?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You know, this could come in handy. We could make plumbing and maybe add a toilet. This pole down to the hole.
as you guys can see, this is where the other tunnel exits, and this is where we're gonna line up the tunnel. Obviously, there might be some gappage, but we'll figure out how we're gonna fill that in later. Right now, what we need to do is figure out how we can get the tunnel in here, how we can convert this area over here into an underground fort. And to do that, it means I gotta get back in my favorite thing in the world, the excavator! The excavator!
Here he goes. Jake and his excavator. Another day in the mud fort. Every day this place is looking more and more like a home. We did have McDonald's earlier today, which was pretty great. We got delivered from the sky, but for dinner, I'm thinking Logan's special pasta.
What's Logan's special pasta?
You're gonna have to wait and see. Okay, we have reached the point. We're ready to bury the tunnel.
See what?
Okay, so this pipe is extremely heavy. Wish us good luck.
Timber!
AMG, Billy truck, trapping out the ghost.
It's dripping on me.
7-figure payment, time is money, gotta go. Addicted to the game, 50K for the show. Met her at the party, she was playing with her nose.
Are we ready to timber? Okay, essentially we need this to go over there.
Okay, that's one way to get in the hole.
One more time.
This is already coming along.
All right, we are currently filling up and burying the underground tunnel. Guys, this is by far the most ambitious project we've ever done. Board on. Okay, while Jake continues burying the tunnel, I know the boys are getting hungry, so Chef Logan is gonna whip up some pasta. Our fire's been going all day. Oh, so it is super, super hot. It's gonna throw another log on there, and it's time to boil our water. This is my second night in a row eating pasta, but I gotta say it's pretty delicious when you've spent your day in a mud fort. This is starting to look absolutely insane, guys. Check it out, we are underground. We're definitely gonna need some lights for this underground portion of the bunker. We got the water boiling. It is absolutely on fire right now. The Grill Master 5000 is cooking up a storm. Pouring in our pasta. We are cooking.
Thought I put some mudmen around here, cement in these boards so this thing doesn't cave in on us.
Dumping in the rest of our cheese. Now we gotta stir it around.
It's like stir-fried mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, stir-fried campfire mac and cheese.
We need to finish this tonight because if we don't, it could rain and ruin the entire thing. So let me show you exactly what we're working with. We have our stairs here, which lead to the tunnel. And oh, that scared me. We got Risky Rally coming out of the tunnel. How's it looking there?
It's looking really good.
That's good. Now, of course, we need a flashlight because it's actually really dark. Even if it's fully sunny, it's completely pitch black because this section's already buried. But as you guys can see, you go in here and then you're going to, and then you're going to hit this area here, which is where we cut the hole in the other tunnel. You can see here the backstop is actually working. There is a little bit of dirt, which we'll have to clear out, but it's looking pretty good. And above us right now is a ton of dirt, which is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. And then we go down the right section of the tunnel. I think maybe putting down like carpet or padding might be nice, because this is definitely hurting my knees. Oh, it's so long. There's an echo. All right, and then as we come to the exit, we exit from the tunnel that was attached to the main section of the fort to the brand new super secret and super safe underground bunker. Check it out.
Welcome to the newest addition to our mud fort.
This is going to be the bunker. Maybe an armory with a bunch of Nerf, maybe sleeping quarters. I don't know, I feel pretty safe sleeping here. Above us will be wood, which we'll then bury. That's why we have the super long beams. But this area here needs to be cleaned out because as I mentioned, we won't be able to do a lot of cleaning once this thing is buried underground.
Jake, we have a lot of work to do and it's nighttime.
And it's only getting darker.
So before we get to super productivity, I need you to wait right here.
Parkour! Risky Rally has way too much energy.
some of Logan's craft dinner.
Craft dinner was a little over stir-fried for me. I like mine a little less well done.
No, Jake, trust me. This will give you the fuel and energy you need to dig more holes.
Why are you only giving it to me and not you or Risky Rally?
It's really hot.
You can see the steam coming off of it.
It smells delicious.
It actually does. I don't know if I want to eat your craft dinner inside a giant hole, inside a bunker that we're burying.
Well, what do you want to do, Jake? Starve? We need to eat.
I guess you're right. Not bad.
As the night sky got darker, the boys continued to build, nail by nail, hammer by hammer. With no clue what they were doing, they kept doing it. Please do not try this at home. We are kind of trained professionals, way better at box fort building. But if you like these mud forts, smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button so we can hit 1 billion sub-Z.
So we are almost done completing the roof, which should support all the dirt that we are gonna pile on top of this super secret bunker. We still have a little bit to do, and then we're gonna use the excavator to pile all the dirt on top, and then the fun part will start when we actually get to deck this fort out and connect it to the main fort.
Oh my god, another building montage. Are you serious? I mean, it is kind of satisfying. And this music, oh my, the suspense. It sounds like we are in a Star Wars movie. Where is Obi-Wan Kenobi? That's a lot of dirt. I'm getting tired just watching them shovel. They are still shoveling. How long did this take? Are you still watching? Wow.
Okay guys, so it is officially the next day, and as you can see, the sun is out, the mosquitoes are gone, and we have officially completed
The underground bunker!
The underground bunker is complete. Well, sort of. It's built. It's not furnished. It's not lit. There's no lights in there. It's kind of scary if I'm being honest, and it's a little dangerous. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think we do need hard hats if we're going under there.
Yeah, so there's definitely a ton of stuff that we still can do to this bunker. I mean, in terms of upgrades and different things we can do. I mean, we might even make it into like, I don't know, an eating area. Maybe we turn it into a sleeping area.
The entire bunker is completely covered with dirt. If you're standing here, you would never know what's underneath.
But just because we live in a mud fort does not mean that we can be dirty all the time. That's why I have my broom here to clean up. The bunker construction definitely created a lot of new dirt. We have to make sure that we keep the original fort nice and clean.
We should probably make a list of mud fort chores.
That's very smart. Everyone takes a chore. They all pitch in. Oh, and check this out, guys. Because it's been almost 24 hours, the mudment has hardened and it actually worked exactly how we wanted it to. I need a little bit more. I probably could have put some down here because this actually turned into like sand. And you can kind of see we had a tiny bit of a cave in. It's just very tiny, nothing to get worried about, but
Jake's not mentioning one of the craziest things about the mudman.
what is it?
I think there's poo inside the mudman.
Yeah, so there's a very large possibility that an animal, while we were chilling, decided.
It smells so bad.
They probably decided to use our mudment bucket as a latrine. So it is half manure, half mudment, but that just makes it stronger.
It literally smells so bad.
Well, Logan, we're living in the wild, and when you live in the wild, you're gonna get a little bit of raccoon poo in your mouth. It's a little dusty, and one of the problems that we've been having is that it has been so hot lately, and every day has been sunny, which is great, but also not so great when you live in a mud fort, because the mud starts to get really brittle and turn into literal sand and dust. So Logan's using an old-fashioned method of, well, he's watering the fort.
Yep, every good fort needs to be watered. It's so dusty.
We also have not actually gotten a chance to show you guys what it looks like inside the top secret bunker, so we are going to do that. But before we can even step foot in there is one so important thing that you always must do every brand new day of a mud fort day. Get the Grillmaster 5000 fired up, because that thing must be running at 100% all day, every second of the day. So we got our wood for the day. We've chopped it all up. It's time to start the Grillmaster, and it's time to start a brand new day in the mud fort. Ooh. There we go. That Grillmaster loves to fire up. And just like that, we got ourselves some nice warm fire. Now that the Grillmaster's fired up, we've got the fort cleaned up and watered, whatever that means.
Yes.
It's time to show you guys inside. But since we still have no electricity and we really want to get to that, oh, that feels nice. We need to, of course, use some flashlights, because it is pitch black under there since it's, well, buried underground. As you guys can see at the top, the entire ground is completely covered in dirt. Probably a bit thicker than we needed, but I was thinking it actually gives us a great opportunity that if we want to, we could put grass seed down. And when the grass grows, you will literally have no idea our secret bunker's there. lair. I'd also love to do a bit more to this door, add some more mudmen, and maybe create like some sort of secret latch or like a lock on the door so you can only get in if you know the passcode. All right, guys, we've got the lights. It's time to enter into the fort and see what a day's done to it. Here we go. All right, throwing the blue light in. That actually kind of worked. So we do want to get this all lit up properly with like actual lighting and obviously run electricity to the fort itself. But as you guys can see, this is the underground tunnel. Now we had a little bit of a cave in here. We're gonna have to patch that up. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna do it yet, but if we crawl past this area, which also we definitely need carpet or something because it is really, really hard on the knees, you get to the second tunnel, which is scary. Logan, you're coming, right? I can see. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, you can see a little bit down there. That's where we're heading. Ugh. You just gotta kind of forget that there's like thousands of pounds of dirt on top of you. And once you forget about that, you actually feel quite safe. All right, time to go through the tunnel. I don't know why we made the tunnel so long. Okay, so one thing I just noticed is like air conditioned in here, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's so much colder than outside. I think because it's down underneath, buried under dirt. Wow, this is crazy. It's like we have our own air conditioned area. I also want to get a ventilation system down here because it's probably not safe. There's literally no airflow. So getting a vent would be very important. All right, here we go. Guys, welcome to the underground bunker.
Ah! Hello!
It's not much, but it's ours. And it's safe for now.
Welcome to the underground bunker.
You feel how much colder it is down here?
Dude, it's so nice.
It's actually really nice. Okay, so as you guys can see, or maybe not even see, there's some cave in. We've got some roots on the outside.
And like Jake was saying, this
I think we're running out of air. It's like getting thicker. We might need ventilation. Guys, I think one of the first things we need is ventilation. And the more we laugh, the more air we're using. Stop using the air.
Like Jake was saying, there's definitely some safety concerns with the underground bunker. Do not try this at home. We are
Professional mudmen.
kind of. But yeah, this is definitely very dangerous. I definitely agree with Jake. We need some proper airflow, but the underground bunker has a lot of potential.
Guys, this is going to be such an amazing addition to the fort, and there's so many things we can do with it. Of course, we have some ideas, but we'd love to know your ideas in the comments down below. What should we add? What should we turn this into? Maybe even put a lock on the door so animals don't run in during the middle of the night, because there totally could be a family of raccoons in here, and I'd have to kung fu fight them. And that wouldn't be friendly, because I'd win.